Hi guys, what's up? So I unboxed the Huachuang the other day, and this is wait, we got a special guest. Let me just say that first. Say what's up, Poxford.
How y'all doing? This is Poxford.
So this is his Aochuang, and this is my Huachuang that I just got. So this is gonna be basically his initial impressions and my initial impressions on the Huachuang and the Aochuang, because I don't saw 5x5, so he's kind of getting me into it, and I want to see what he thinks of it. Now that you're on 3x3 stage, do you feel the difference between the Aochuang and the Huachuang?
This thing, I say it locks up about the same, but the differences are definitely noticeable. I see so much just from, that was a good soul for me.
Alright, so my first initial impressions on the, this is the Aochuang. So Aochuang, my initial impressions is bumpy, and it feels really good. Inner layers are nice. Just doing T-perm and stuff like that is easy and simple. Even though I'm slow at 5x5, I average like 4 minutes. But on the Huachuang, it's very, I guess I'd say it's smoother, but not as bumpy. And outer layers are good, inner layers are still good, but this middle layer, I don't know, I'm not sure if you're supposed to move middle layers or not on 5x5, but this is kind of, feels like my 4x4. But I'm going to hand it out to Poxford and see his initial impressions as well.
Alright, now, from solving this one a bunch of times and going from this one to this one, I feel like if you're going to look at a 5x5, whichever one you first get, stick with it. Getting from the Aochuang to the Huachuang is not going to happen. I feel just way faster on the Aochuang, because this one, it locks up a little bit more. It might be tensioned and everything, but with this one, especially for like a crisper feel like the Feng Shi Swing Ren ones, especially the older models, these just are almost identical. But when you get to these, you get it's a different crisp. It's almost like a Yuxin. These are very similar to the Yuxin. And with the if you want to go Huachuang, you're going to be, or both cubes, you're still going to be, you could easily sub 2, maybe even sub 1. But if you like the feel of one that locks up a little more and doesn't want to stay together, then you like this one. If you like a super loose 3x3, like super fast Aochuangs in that, you want the Huachuang. But if you want a more sturdy cube and a crisper feel, you're going to want the Aochuang. And both of them, or Aochuang, my bad. Both of them do lock up though, like they have some bad lockups. But I feel like I get more lockups in the solve with the Huachuang, but it's harder to make it lock up. Like it falls out of locks up real easy. When the Aochuang doesn't hardly want to get out of it.
Would you say that's because it's not broken in yet?
Well, I think they're about the same solves because this one's just as broken. This is probably more broken in than the Huachuang because I've had this one about 6 months now, and this is definitely my main over Shangshao. And I think this one's maybe had probably maybe 30, 40 solves. After solving this one myself, I think it's a good cube. They're both really similar. In solves, it doesn't feel much different, but if you just want a better practice cube, I'd go with the Aochuang just because it practices better turning speed, because if you do lock up, it's nasty. Like even turning fast, you're going to lock up. So it's practice, it makes you practice really fast turns per second while still getting good accuracy. But this one teaches you just plain speed, because this thing can whip out algorithms now.
Alright guys, so you heard it from Poxford himself. If the Aochuang is already your main 5x5 and you wanna have good turns per second, go with the Aochuang. But if you wanna try to get straight speed, go with the Huachuang. So I kind of did a bad job going for the Huachuang first, and then I'll probably get an Aochuang sooner or later. But this might, I don't know. Hopefully it turns out really good. Hopefully I do good in 5x5, but I'm not really a 5x5 solver. I'll probably get into it sooner or later. But with that said and done, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.
Y es último.